and thank you for joining me for another episode of the Grow Your Occupancy podcast. I'm Julie Podewitz, CEO and founder. I'm here alone today and wanted to, it's been a minute since I've done a podcast here, and there are a few things on my mind I'd like to share with you, and I'd love your input as well. We at Grow Your Occupancy will often hear some of the same objections to maybe doing sales coaching or training or adding support that you might hear those that sell senior living may hear from their prospects. We're not ready right now, cost too much, maybe in 6 months, it's not, we had some turnover and not sure, we'll try to do it on our own. And I appreciate all of that. My thought there is, why not invest in the most important component of your business, which is your revenue engine? And unless you've done the job, okay, so for those of you listening or watching who've sat in the seat and you've sold senior living, or those executive directors who know firsthand what's happening today, how hard it's always been, but how difficult, especially difficult it is today, meaning add all of the components of higher rate, right, to offset or try to offset higher cost of doing business, greater competition. We have post-COVID, still we've got economy, doom and gloom from coming at us from all angles. So there's loads of reasons not to. And the same with investing in sales. There may be loads of reasons not to, but my question is, why not? If it's so difficult and it takes a highly skilled salesperson to make the difference, why not invest? If you're really standing behind what you're doing and you're standing behind your mission, vision, values of, we value people, you want to retain great people, great talent, it requires things in addition to pay, compensation. Like, what motivates you to want to continue doing your job? What are satisfaction ratings based on? And what we hear is that while everyone's value varies, common responses or common reasons people stay in a job is they feel seen and heard, they feel valued, there's an opportunity to sit at the table, to be a voice. There's opportunities to learn, opportunities to grow, there's opportunities to advance. They are supported, not beaten up. And by supported doesn't mean yay, you're great all the time, rah, rah, rah. It means that they're supported. So even if things aren't going well, or if they make mistakes, or there were 25 move-outs in the last 3 months, it is the support, the coaching, and the empathy is there that plays into, okay, that you're taking accountability for the win, but you're also taking accountability for the loss, and we're here for you in the ways that we need to in both scenarios, in all scenarios. I just think, it sounds so hokey, right? But this is a great season, a great time to gift your teams, gift yourself, the gift of learning, the gift of challenge, the gift of growth. And it does take time and it does take an investment. But as one of our sales specialists said to me right before Thanksgiving, well, why instead of focusing on why you shouldn't, focus on why you should, and what might you have to gain, what might your company have to gain, what might your occupancy have to gain. sort of what's on my mind. Everyone's motivated, differently, and there are different things that sort of get us excited, and how the things that I see in working with so many professionals, yeah, the kudos and certainly the recognition, but it's not the need for constantly being right or constantly being, yay, applauded every time you walk into a room. It's being valued, it's being respected, and it's being given the opportunity to learn, whether that's going to a conference, it's taking a class, it's doing online, it's having a coach, it's developing something, it's developing a tool, or developing a process, a procedure, or maybe it's coaching others. The opportunity to learn how to better analyze data to put together a plan. I mean, and then on and on and on. I'd love to hear from you guys. Tis the season, and we have to keep everything going. We can't give up and say, oh, well, wait till after the holidays, or I'll wait till after the holidays to do this. I'll wait till after the holidays to get going on my plan, on my calls, on my New Year's resolution, or I'll wait till after the holidays to do home visits or to make extra phone calls. Nobody wants to hear from us today and this month anyway. You're never going to keep what you need to going with that mentality. It's focus on what you can control, give away what you can't, and give yourself, decide what gift, this is a time of season, time of year, a lot of people buy gifts for one another. What gift are you going to give yourself, and what gift might you give a coworker or someone who reports to you? And if you are the person who is responsible or has the opportunity to make those decisions, and you've got someone who doesn't want to learn and grow, that might be a bit of a red flag. Most of the people that we meet are eager to lean in and to want to do their job better. You're going to retain when you've got people in the seat who are successful. Nobody wants to go to work and be unsuccessful. Raise your hand if you like to do that. And that doesn't mean that we don't face adversity and that we don't get knocked down, because we do. But we're up for a challenge, and anybody who is working in sales and certainly working in senior living is always up for a challenge. And my appreciation is ever growing for everybody who works in senior living and gets up every day and serves all the residents, their families, and team members in the midst of challenge and growing challenge. And like one of my heroes, and we named our dog after Winston Churchill, said, never, ever give up. If you're going through hell, keep going. Wise words. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening, and let's keep it rolling. Oh, if you're interested in learning more about Grow Your Occupancy, please jump on our website. We've got webinars, complimentary. We've got a couple workshops coming up, one-day masterclasses, great opportunities to continue to lean in and grow. Hit the subscribe button and share. That really helps us get into the ears of colleagues and those who may find the content interesting and helpful.